The Thing in the Woods. This story was sent to me by my best friend, who to this day refuses to go near the woods. What started as a simple camping trip with friends turned into a nightmare they still can't explain. It was supposed to be a fun weekend. Just me, my cousin Alex, and our two friends, Ryan and Josh, camping out behind my grandparents' cabin. The forest stretched for miles behind their property, and we set up our tent in a clearing just past the tree line. At first, everything was normal. We built a fire, roasted marshmallows, and told dumb jokes. Around 11 p.m., we heard the first noise. A long, drawn-out whistle from deep in the woods. It was high-pitched, unnatural, and completely out of place. Probably just the wind, Ryan said, but he didn't sound convinced. An hour later, as we lay in our sleeping bags, it happened again. The whistle, this time closer. Then, a voice, software almost playful. "Help me." We froze. I turned to Alex, but his face was pale, his breathing shallow. "It's gotta be someone messing with us," Josh whispered. "Right?" None of us answered. Then the footsteps started, crunching leaves, slow at first, then faster, circling our tent. The voice spoke again, this time right outside the thin nylon wall. "Help me." Josh grabbed the flashlight and unzipped the tent door, shining the beam into the darkness. Nothing, just trees and shadows. And then, just beyond the light, we saw it, a figure. It stood unnaturally still, its head cocked to one side. It looked like a person, but something was off. Its limbs were too long, its eyes too wide. Then it moved, not like walking, but twitching, jerking forward in unnatural bursts. And it was coming right for us. We ran. We didn't grab our bags, our shoes, or anything else. We just ran. The cabin was only a few hundred feet away, but it felt like miles. The whole way, we could hear it behind us, whispering. By the time we reached the cabin and slammed the door shut, my grandpa was already awake, shotgun in hand. We tried to explain, but when he stepped onto the porch with his light, nothing was there. Just the silent, empty woods. The next morning, when we went back to get our stuff, the tent was shredded. Deep gashes in the fabric, like something had clawed its way through. But the strangest part, right where we'd been sleeping, written in the dirt, "Help me." We never camped out there again. My grandpa refused to talk about it, but I could tell. He knew something. What do you think we saw that night? Was it just a prank or something else entirely? Let me know in the comments, if you're brave enough.